Okay, so it's a new year and I have a list of things that need to be done for the bike. First, gotta do the clutch and I need to change out my clutch plates. It's time. Need to do the fuel filter. So I run MR12 on the bike and it's leaded so it gums up the filter, and I think that's the original filter, so it needs to be switched out. I decided to do a really big wheelie last time I was at the track. It was really big for Megan. And so Mike said that I need a longer swing arm. So he's making me one. That's what you can hear in the background. And then I'll need a longer chain to go with that. I need a new chain anyway, so you'll see me put that together as well. Once he puts the swing arm on, I'll probably end up having to do that. Anyway, so then I have a new tire. So we're gonna try out the Drag Max, but we have a spare wheel that I'm gonna put the Drag Max on. We'll take that to the track with us and just switch it out the track. So I'll ride the Shinko up to the track so that we don't wear down the Drag Max because it's freaking expensive. And I have an MSD Launchmaster that we're also, well, I am going to install on the bike. So I will let you guys watch me learn how to use that. So, but the video you're gonna see now is just for the clutch and for the fuel filter, which, by the way, bought a cheap fuel filter that was, it would get here faster and it was a lot cheaper. So the OEM one got skipped over. I get it and I put everything in the bike and I try to start the bike, it won't work. So I take everything back apart, put the old filter back in, put it back together, started the bike, and it worked great. So when I pulled the old one out, or the crappy new one out, as soon as the fuel hit it, the glue disintegrated and so it fell apart. So by the time I got it back out of the pump assembly, it was in pieces. So I went ahead and ordered my OEM and I waited my 2.5 weeks. So note to self and to you, don't be cheap. Go for the expensive shit when it comes to the fuel filter in these bikes. I have watched Mike change the clutch fibers and steels on a number of bikes, but never have I done it myself, all by myself. So I used the trusty dusty service manual to find out how to take everything apart and put it all back together. This task would take a seasoned bike owner an hour. It took me 3. I had to stop after every step just to see what was next. When I got the clutch cover off and the old plates all out, I of course referenced the manual for the order the fiber and steel plates need to be in, because they are not all the same size with the same number of teeth. Did not know that. But that took me a few minutes. It's concise, technical details, so I read and reread a few times. I'll put the link to the service manual I used in the description. If you use it, I recommend you do the same. Read and reread. The only detail I could not find was what direction the steels should be facing when you place them in the clutch basket. Should it be the hard edge or the soft edge facing in? So Mike had to tell me this. The soft edge goes in to ease the gear selection and shifting.
Hold up. Let me get the song started first, Brie. If you can stay around me, you good. You coming diamonds in the wood, we in the rough. Ain't no doubt around here, we hit 'em up. Stay away from them, they interrupt.
Whatever I say, you ain't gotta feel it. It's under control, it's under control. I say, you ain't gotta feel it. It's under control, it's under control.
I need my space so I can think and I can do as I may. I'll never do what you say, I only do as I do. Just give me my pay when it's due, just give me my fruit when it's new. Don't make me poop up the place. This is a beautiful day, wearing my do-gooder bait. This is my humanist trait. Don't care if you like it at all, better if you could relate. I swear this is new to me too. Normalcy used to be cool, but yet a lie is a lie, and still the truth is the truth. Well, hate to be too direct, don't wanna leave you confused, don't wanna give you the blues. No telling what you've been through, my purpose what I pursue. Some people don't have a clue. I'd rather fit in my gift than ever fit in with you. If you can stay around me, you good, you coming up. No diamonds in the wood.
The service manual does not give instruction for small tasks like changing the fuel filter. It gives you picture-by-picture instructions on how to disassemble and reassemble every single part of your bike. So, to change the fuel filter, I use the following sections of the manual: fuel tank removal and installation, fuel tank components, fuel pump assembly, removal and install, fuel pump disassembly and reassembly. I read all the steps for the clutch and the fuel filter changes for several days before I got here to doing it. But I was still slow. Just read and reread.
Stay around me, you good, you coming up. No diamonds in the wood, we in the rough. Ain't no doubt around here, we hit 'em up. Stay away from them, they interrupt.
I learned so much from doing these relatively simple maintenance tasks on my bike, and I'm so grateful Mike suggested I do them with just the service manual as a reference. You learn a lot more when you have to do it on your own.